Hello everyone! I'm Pastor Drewski, and it is time for more gems! I had a lot of fun with this yesterday, and I decided that in order to secure our place on the leaderboards, we must continue. For those who were here, you might recall that we played our very first game, we got a score of 300 or something, and we're still here, number 17. But that was child's play, because our second game with our score, totally different version of the game, totally different game mode, and yet we managed to get a 2000 score. So at least we've learned some more things. And so surely we can do better than the 300. I'm excited, you're excited, and looks like we're getting... Yes, we are getting bots over on Kick. Wonderful. Things to ban. Very exciting. Hey, Van, good to have you. Speaking of things to ban over on Twitch, Van's back. Anyway, good to have you. Glad everyone's here. Yeah, this is, for those who don't know, this came out today. We had a preview version of it yesterday, and we had fun with that. But it has now been opened up to the public. Gem Miner TD, small indie game, lots of fun. Reminiscent of the various gem tower defenses in Warcraft 3 custom games. For those who have memories that stretch all that way back to those glorious heady days of the custom games in Warcraft 3. I'm excited. So we're going to dive in, and we're going to play some more. Now, what we have done, we've unlocked 200 difficulty, and we might just go back to Lava Cave because that's where everyone's at. Now, the thing is, I don't know. This is bonus hit points? Bonus hit points? That's enemy bonus hit points, right? Now, is there modifiers giving us, like, more score? Or it's just more rewards here? So we want score, though, right? We want score. So what if we don't up the difficulty and we just max out our score? We gotta push our luck on the score. Now, highest difficulty beaten is 10. Okay, fine. We'll go to 100. Fine. Yeah, we can only go to 110 anyway, so, well, fine. We'll do the 110. Yes, I take back everything I just said. Let's do this. So we are currently gonna play. We're gonna play classic. The question is, are we gonna play the engineer again? We did get some unlocks on him. Yeah, we got some unlocks, but augment. Gem chance experience gain is increased by 30%. Doubles progress gain for gems with the tags progressing, which includes, I believe, my turret. Gems that gain charges. Yeah, that's one of those. 3D printer, copy target tier 1 gem to the nearest free tile next to your miner. Includes its level, buffs, and progress. 2 uses. Overclock, each wave. This, we don't have these, but each wave on its first attack, every starter gem permanently buffs the closest non-starter gem. This would be excellent to have. Vault. Select from any miner's unlocked augments. That's pretty nice too. So these are things to work towards. Like, I don't really know what I'm thinking as far as what would be the best for us to push some luck here. But as far as back to the guy here, we can give the relocation. Level up a starter gem. Just level it up. The slow aura is actually quite nice. The reposition is also nice. So these would be things we haven't unlocked yet. Quest deal 5,000 damage. Reward daycare on wave end. Gem closest to your miner levels up. Huh. Okay, so we can just level up every round. It's a lot of levels, though. That's a lot of levels. It's like from any miner's unlock. Yeah, so there's the vault again. Okay. Now, in theory, I could just unlock a brand new guy. We've got 33,000 sitting around. The adventurer, the specialist. Quests progress faster. Specific augments. Duplicates the starting augment. Hold on. I want it. On wave start, 25% chance to gain this augment. Augment again? What? Okay, so this augment though, this augment. So this one can get up to stack 20 on wave end, and this is what it does. Buff of a random gem. All right, so just, it's always going to be buffing one gem 6%, and then sometimes we're going to get up to, you know, we'll have up to 20 buffs getting that 6%. But whatever, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Oh, I like that. Yeah, we had that ability. When you merge them, you get the range. We like range. When a gem gains a buff that lasts until the end of the wave, it also gains a permanent buff. These are all great. This is my guy. Converted. Legendary Alchemist. Okay, so when we find out if this really is our guy, then we'll get skins. Okay, so we got our guy. We got our augment. We can choose what gems. Yeah, because we can turn things off. So, is there any that I'm like absolutely against having? I don't know if we are. Because it's not just the starter gems, it's what they can become, right? So there's not necessarily some build that I find abhorrent that I wouldn't want to have any part of. Not yet, anyway. So yeah, let's just leave those on for now. So we're going classic. What's the theme? What? We got the cave theme. There is more stuff to unlock. Okay. Visual theme for the map. Let's do this. Much excite. All right. He used to duplicate. Ooh, we got the double already. We had that 25% chance and we got it. So we're going to get 2 gems with the 6%. I don't know what this other ability is. Alright, so this is, like, we could go, over, bottom right would be slightly further away, I think. GG next year, yeah. Already winning here. We're gonna do the whole switchback thing. Just not there yet. Ooh. Tier 3. Piercing as well. So we got several levels possibilities. I think we'll definitely do the fire one. We could also get the tier 2 on the obsidian. But I'm not really impressed with how much defense it reduces it by. It's just not much. Hey Zerg, good to have you. Yeah, 3 seconds of minus 4% defense. Alright. Here we go. Forgot we have the auto camera. It is intense. Infinity orbs, they both got damage up. Can I see which direction the wave's coming from? Is that only the one time? No, I can. Okay, so both sides, or is this just potential side? Same random location. So yeah, it's random, whichever side. Flyer next round, so I need to start filling those in already, don't I? Of course. But it has to be done. Ah! Don't do that! Better be good. I'm tempted to wait. Another fire here. That's a really good spot for a fire. It's a really bad spot over here, but this is a really good spot for a fire. We might just have some sort of ruby run happening. There are buffs for rubies out there. Do I want to have it side by side? If we get the lone wolf thing again, which we have no idea if we will or not, but if we get it, then we don't want those side by side. I might like it over here more, but this loses out on a tile. Instead, we could just do a slow. Topaz isn't bad, it's just tier 1. Let's do the slow. Yeah, and we have to fill that in. Oh, we'll have to fill all the things in. It's gonna be a lot to fill in. Like it's oddly specific, an old heist movie when color first came out. How old are you, Zerg? Alright, I know we might want that, but we want to block the water spots here. I might leave that for a second. Because it might become something right here. Maybe. Again, more red. We've seen there's like a really cool level up thing. It's tier 3. On attack, buff all rubies, granting +5 range and max 4 stacks. So it can basically give +2 range whenever this thing attacks. On wave start, spawn a level 1 to 4 ruby on adjacent free tiles. So this thing just puts rubies everywhere, and it buffs all of them, so they'll all have the range. Now to get that, we need a lot. That's a lot. We need a lot. Hello, Sapphire. Yeah, we would need a lot, but it could be done. It could be done. We even have a little bit of the pieces for it. The Moonstone is one of them. The other ones are just too high level. We don't have access to them yet, except for maybe the Emerald here, level 2 Emerald. No. It's a ruby run. I don't know if that's even a possible, like possibly good thing, but we're gonna see if we can. Of course, that means this is now we're gonna have a hole. Do I pick up an emerald just in case we can level it? No, I'll just get to the tier 2. So right now the flyers are going to go right here and ignore this other ruby entirely. Fortunately, it is not a concern. It's going to always be a problem, isn't it? Ah! I'm gonna leave those there. I'm gonna risk it. Now, do we keep double backing to the right? Because we could go through a little bit here. Like, go off to the right, loop around, and then come all the way back, loop up here, and then go down. Like, we could do some pretty serious looping. Just to kind of knock out this right section a bit. Oh, you're staying there, maybe. If that's the case. Oh, nope. What did I do? I went left. I didn't want to go left. I wanted to click to swap. Did not do so. Mistakes were made. Okay, we did just talk about this. We wanted to have an emerald. The only piece that we can make just yet. I will need something to see invisible, so maybe we get this opal, even though it's not going to help the main line just yet. That is a bit of a problem, that main line. We get a tier 3 diamond. Do both. Duplicated. Yes, we got another Infinity Orb. What was the blue one down here that I was all excited about and completely ignored? I don't remember now. There's one there. Okay, that's worth it. The blue diamond. Where to get the ruby? This ruby is not the best positioned, but if we're going to buff rubies, then it might be more valuable to me than the diamond. Still, it's level 3 diamond that can actually reach the start. I'm going to grab it. A lot of overlapping fire. Like, there's a lot that it can do there. Boss switch. Wah! Zoom in. Rad rubies, all existing and future rubies gain permanent 40% damage buff. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, Trapper. 20% to spawn a spike trap when mining a block. Trap level equals your miner's gem level chance level. That's really cool. Okay, and then turn all water blocks into empty gem holder blocks. One use. I'm gonna do the rubies. We were already talking about, like, making it a ruby run. I've already invested in them. And we can potentially have even more. In fact, I think there's, like, we can duplicate our abilities. This is unique. This one isn't. We can have more of these. $87 damage. Bad. We'll see if that's something I can mine. We don't have flyers just yet. I do need to see invisible, though, very badly. Do we place a block in these corners and hope for an opal? I think we do. I wasn't excited about mining through that spot right there just yet. Get it? This weird up and down thing not really working for me. We might just kind of loop to the right and then just come on down here. The plan is to go down here and then go back up. Up and over. That's fine, we'll leave that one. No opals. We did get a rad ruby. Level 2. We can get a level 3 emerald up here. We are looking for level 3 citrine. Level 3 citrine, and then it's the level 4 diamond, level 4 sapphire. Citrine, diamond, sapphire. Not really sure how valuable this emerald is to me. It's nice that it's at the beginning so we can poison things early. But I'm not really going poison. If this thing has range, with our ideal buff, it'll hopefully get the range. Then maybe we can make this work. You have 0 obsidian. Just gonna grab the poison. This might upgrade into something important. This positioning over here is only useful once I get that range buff, so I'm counting on it quite a bit. Stealth next wave. This is it. We need the sight. We have none. No, we do have one. We have one. We're not dead. That had to be done. This is a really good ruby spot, too. Infinity orbs duplicated. Poison's doing a little bit of work. Alright. Yeah, we definitely needed the second... because we had this one, but we definitely needed that second one. Good. Starter gems gain the ability to combine with another gem up to level 6. This is useful. It lets me get the tiers that I need, but it downgrades the other gem, and it doesn't say that. So starter gems gain an ability that allows repositioning them once. That is huge, especially for these rubies. Gain the gem ability to downgrade level once and get a permanent buff, which I like, but I don't have any way to upgrade their levels really just yet. I think having synthesizer unlocks a lot more possibilities. For example, I can get a tier 4 fire gem right now. Actually, I could get a tier 5. I could group up the tier, make that a tier 3, or one tier 2 shy of a tier 5. But this is how we can get the tier 4 of these things. So we need diamond, sapphire still. Need our kimberlite. No, that's the citrine. Flowers are not yet, but let's place our blocks again. Might be able to use that one right there. if we use that one, then that's great. Back to digging. Ah, I want that spot. It's a decent one to use. So we can make a tiger's eye. We like tiger's eye. Because it was used for that diamond thing that we really liked. Today we're going rubies, but tiger's eye itself, what do you do? Fires boomerang projectile that pierces up to 6. Yeah, that one actually was pretty good. It's pretty good. I could get it. Stay on target though. I can get one of my tier 3 citrines right now. It'd be this one over that one because I can shoot the straight line. And then the question is, do we need to get another opal? Or can I grab that? Right, that makes another hole. Ah! There's so many holes. Okay, whatever. Duplicated. Nice. Invisible and flying. I want to get a few more opals, I think. But we do have the main zone covered. But I can't keep all of those. If we're diamond? Yes, I did need tier 4 diamond. That's 3. That's 3. I need to make 4. I can make a 4. Okay, we can do that. Ooh, these are poorly positioned rubies. But potentially can be merged. Like, I can use that to feed the other rubies. It's actually... that'd be really nice. Because I can just... That tier 3, that makes this one a tier 4, then the tier 2, I can bump up to a tier 3, and then the tier 1, we got a tier 1. Like, we can use that. We got our diamond. I still want to get the moonstone. So we need to get the level 4 sapphire. I could get a level 2 sapphire. I just want to have that early anyway. Even if we don't get to make the other thing right away, like, we want this permanent buff. I get to pick which one? Don't get to pick which one. Oh, don't break my heart now. Yes. Okay. Yes. That's what we wanted. Okay. Good stuff. In fact, do we combine these two? Because this is a much more prominent spot here. I'm hoping that it's like counting whatever the last one I clicked was. It might be. It really might be. Is it this one or the lead one here? This one has 5. The lead one doesn't have as much, but when the lead one gets range... iFerrell! Hey! So, hey, for anyone who does not know, iFerrell is the dev of the game. Welcome! Welcome to the stream! Any quick questions before he falls asleep once again? So he was able to check out our preview stream yesterday, but is in a different time zone, so we missed out on interaction there. Does anyone have any questions for him? I would like to know, is it Warcraft 3 that was your inspiration, or was there something else that played into it? I loved the Warcraft 3 custom maps that had all the TDs, all of this. And I'm loving the just the glowy graphical, like the gems are the stars here. I'm loving that. But I want to know kind of what your history is with it, like how it came about. I know you might not want to type a long story, but we are all about storytelling here. I'll give you a moment to respond, and anyone else here, feel free. Let them know what you think. Ask your questions. I guess there is one other, like on a practical level, can I at some point be able to change the hotkeys? Because the Alt key shows these, but it also happens to be my push to talk. And so I cannot play and talk at the same time. Yeah, we were thinking about which one to merge here. Reveal coverage? What do you mean, Turbo? Like, I played it yesterday, the day before, as like it was the 1.0, but it was an early preview version of it, like so that people could see. Oh, yeah, stealth detection. So that's right. Thank you, Turbo. Yesterday I made a comment, and I stand by it. It would be lovely to have some sort of overlay, toggle overlay, to be able to see the radius of my stealth vision. So I've got my opal here. I can click it, but it would be nice to see my entire map and be able to see where my holes are. So I can click the one, then I can click the other, and I can infer where my holes are. But it'd be nice to just hit the toggle and be like, okay, yeah, there's a hole up here. Lovely quality of life thing there. iFerrell says, definitely Warcraft 3 and modern auto battlers. The Bazaar, Hearthstone Battlegrounds, these are all favorites on the channel. Love it. The snow map is directly inspired by Warcraft 3. I've not yet played the snow map, so now I'm even more excited. GemTD is as many other features. Grassland is like Tower Survivors. We did play a Grasslands map, and we definitely felt like it was a Survivors influence there. And Toxic Veins is inspired by Warcraft 3 Spectrum TD. I've not played either the map or the custom game, so that's another one that I'll look forward to. Very cool. A follow-up then, since you've been enjoying these games for a very long time. The follow-up question would be, how long have you been working on this one? Because this today is a huge day for you. Lots of time and effort put into this, but just how much we want to know. Okay, I'm still merging things. Yeah, oh, it did pick the other one. Oh, well. We got if it is random, then we got really lucky the whole time. I'm pretty happy with this. Key bindings wouldn't hurt for sure. Alt toggle could show stealth range. Either or. I just use Alt for my push to talk, so I want to be able to set it to something else and keep my Alt because I've used it for decades. And not that everyone uses Alt, but just being able to pick whatever. Yeah, being able to have a stealth toggle, whatever button it is, would be lovely. Flyer's coming up. I need to fix all this. Of course, we're going to make more holes. You started on Gem Miner TD early 2022, so it's been about 3 years. There's an on-off month. I'd like to say it's been in development for 4 years. Okay, I guess it's 2026 now. Goodness. Yeah, 2026 now. That's awesome, though. Congrats on getting to the finish line and having this. I hope it goes very well for you. I hope you get a break and can actually get some well-deserved sleep, and that this was I'm sure it was a stressful time, but hopefully not a painful time on this lead up to the release. I do feel like I do need another opal or something. I could get this one and then fill in the hole later. We're also gonna need to fill in those. There's so much filling. I don't think this one is in the right spot though to matter. Get your little brother to help you out last year. Well, that's awesome. Does he get like a shout out in the credits? I haven't looked at anything like that. Very cool. Was this your first ever game that you made? Did you just start out like not knowing anything, or did you have some background in programming or background in any sort of game design? Or did you just say cold turkey, I just want to make this. I'm going to learn how. I'm sure more than one of us at some point have said, I wish I could make a game. We are trying to go rubies, and this is not a terrible spot. It's just, I keep making more holes. I need to leave more space just so that I don't have to be paying, like, maybe 2 tiles for the amazing might be, we'll see. If I can get the range on the rubies, it'll change everything, though. You tried to give him all the fame, but he doesn't want it. You did buy him a PC, nice. That's awesome, though, that you gotta work together. It's good memories, too. Alright, so I'm thinking about the ruby. I don't really need a topaz, even though it's there. It's gonna make more holes. So yeah, that was really, as far as the feedback, I think it was just a matter of like UI hotkeys and whatnot, so that way you could just change it to whatever fits the person. That was like my only main feedback. You made Streamer Sim Tycoon mobile game as your thesis 10 years ago. Been on web development. Really wanted to make proper game for Steam. Mobile markets. Yeah. I would imagine that would be a tough market to be in. But here you are. Very nice. Congrats again. So what's your time zone? Are you, I imagine if you're saying that it's a sleepy time, are you out in Europe? I think I mostly need to just plug holes. Might just grab both of those, and then it's just only the... Like, it'd be two either way, so we might just grab both of them side by side. The next turn, we gotta plug all the holes. Ooh, and I can merge rubies again. Because this one is not going to matter to me, right? It's getting that 0.25 range buff. Finland! Nearing midnight! I've had a few people from the Scandinavian region join the stream. Actually, I'd say maybe 40% are from Europe in general. I think it's because a lot of my games are strategy games, and a lot of Europe is just into strategy. So you were probably asleep, but I was very proud of my final build on my stream yesterday. I managed to get world number 1 out of 2 total people. I got world number 1 on the grasslands when we were trying out the reforged mode. I had a really fun build with just like one tower that was just getting built up to the moon. Peak performance. Minor ability, reroll all choosable gems on the map once per wave. It's not bad. Copies all buff from the gems with the most buffs by quantity to a random gem, or level up a chosen starter gem 3 uses. This is mostly useful in order to make combos, I would imagine. I like the idea of the reroller. I also could just reroll. I could reroll because we want to get more of the fire buffs. Check. All diamonds give him a multicast buff until the end of the wave. Permanently buff all gems of the most common type, which is rubies right now. For gems above tier 1, the number of buffs is multiplied by... Yeah, so if we do get something else, we would get the times 3. Silent PB says hi from Poland. Good to have you. Christian Christensen also from that region. That's right, representing. Until the end of the wave. Now, if I had the one that would give the buff, if you get like an end of the wave buff, you get a permanent one, I would go for one of these. But since I don't, we're just going to go for that and buff our rubies. Yeah, flying and stealth. So pay attention, Drewski, pay attention, and block all the things. These actually are blocked. Managed to not get myself killed. Now, I do still want more stealth vision. Down here a little bit. But if I use either of those, I might go up here just to tag this thing, involve it, because we're trying to utilize those and place a block up here. Oh, it seems bad. Speaking of seeming bad, if I click that, we're going to open this hole. Leave that there. Can't click those, though. If I do, we're in such trouble. Ooh, I can't click that either. Unless we place... Can I place... I could place one up here. If I place one right here, I imagine that would turn into a water. But if I place it up here... This is still going to be water. I'd have to place 2. Which I could do. I've got 2 slots. Opal. Again, not the greatest position. I can't get the... Oh, it's a ruby too. Now, pearls were really helpful to get you. But let's stay on target. We gotta get this done. Need that moonstone. I can safely click this. Because we're gonna keep that tower. I can safely click that. We need the sapphire, right? We need a level 4 sapphire, but we need sapphires. I've got another level 3, I think. 2. So Farrell, I don't know if I have any other questions for you. I'm also feeling bad that it's already almost midnight there. So feel free if you need to go off and go on your way. I just really appreciate you stopping by. It's been a pleasure, and thank you again for the opportunity to check out your game. There's going to be this right here. They're just going to come over here and then cut through and get me. That's a problem. So I guess I might hide down low. Oh. Make a... It would do bonus damage to flying and would give me a detector in a slightly better spot. Then they might not even get to me if that's the case. But this is scary. Do we merge these rubies? Remember, every time we do this, we're gaining rain. I just wish I could pick which one it would be. Ah! Not you! Because this is getting shortcut here. This one has a full 1.0 extra range. Do I want to I don't want to destroy it, I don't think. Do I? Because it's getting buffed. I'm not going to destroy it. Twelve of the same augment. Achievement. Yeah. Pearl's pretty good here. Have a good night, Farrell. Thanks again for stopping by. Up. Oop. I didn't mean that. You know, if I do combine those, then I can just mine right here and use this path that I've kind of created. Because this one getting range is actually quite nice. Do we wait and see what we get? I need tier 3s, right? No, I need tier 4s. It's alt tab. You go tab alt, just not alt tab. I want a tier 4 sapphire. And then we want to get more of these again, because we are spamming a bunch of rubies. I want more kimberlites. So, diamond, citrine, emeralds are good. We want to get that moonstone, and then we can immediately make this. And then I would want to make this, because it buffs all the rubies with range. I want to make this, like, right in the middle. It'd be this spot. That's the one who gets buffed. Well, it might have to be this one, because you have to use a tier... Can't read it. Tier 5 ruby. This might be that one. Ah. Tier 4 emerald? What did we need? The emerald was only tier 2 that we wanted. It's the tier 4 sapphire, and we'll want to back up tier 4 diamond. I could get both the sapphires right here and get it done. What do you mean? I'm not going garnet. Let's get it done. A little sad not picking up the rubies while we're at it, though. 'Cause they're here. Oh, you know what else, though? I do want to level up that thing. Excuse me. I want to level up that thing because it's going to place a ruby next to it. And I can actually put a ruby in all those spots. Right? Wave start, spawn a level 1 to 4 ruby on adjacent free... Oh, it's only one on wave start. Oh, no, it doesn't necessarily go away. So if it's every wave, then we want to have all 4 tiles, adjacent tiles, free. And might even include diagonals for all I know. Which I can do all of these around this guy. It's just we need to level that guy. I'm going to choose that, but then I'm also going to choose this. We're going to start that leveling process. This thing's got to get to level 5. Which I could kind of do right now. Done. Has a lot of range. I like that. We're up to 16 infinity orbs. Wow, they're all duplicating each other. Okay, so I need another either tier 3 or just outright get the tier 4. I knew I could have done it last time, but I felt like it was important to get the extra ruby, and that's how we got what we got. Would we leave that? Detector. I'm not flying this way. Level 4 ruby is valuable. It's not in a great spot, but it's valuable. Stuns a single enemy, but it's not like permanent buffs. I'm not super excited. Sadly, we didn't get a way to make our big play. What's my other thing I'm going to want? Because I want to get this back. If we're going to have a bunch of rubies, I need to keep stacking their damage. So level 4 diamond, level 3 citrine, level 2 emerald. None of the above. Let's get the vision, and let's get the 2 emeralds. It's not much of it. This one is not going to be valuable. I'm using it to transfer level and range. I don't want to delete it though, but we could if we need to. Max on the infinity orbs. Very nice. Oh, the architect. Yeah, I'm not done yet. Nice damage buff. Minus 24 defense. Positioning's weird. I could put it over here. % fire rate for each water block. Hey Arnold, good to have ya. Did like those traps. A lot of work to get those. I know we need the level 2 emerald just to have. If I want to get the traps at all, like that would need tanzanite. Actually, be pretty good investment of those things because those aren't doing a lot. I could get this aquamarine, put it right here, and it would slow. It would get 4% attack rate every round. It's kind of nice. But it's ricochets off walls, so I'm not sure if it would be like stuck all the way back here, or if it can actually hit that lead path. If it can't hit the lead path, I'm not very excited after all. What does aquamarine become? Probably the better question. Aquamarine can become the spinal. Area damage, area scares with level. First attacking progress equal to buff amount. Level up when the progress bar is filled. So it can level itself up. Huh. I don't know. Let's grab an aquamarine. I've not had one before. This one technically gets more levels, but no. This one can shoot the front. Maybe. I don't know if it shoots over the wall. Extra defense, and they have block. You can get it. Come on. Please. Thank you. Alright. Double explore or spawn 3 random starter gems. Nearest available. This is consumable. So one time we would just spawn 3 random starter gems. Or we get to explore. Totally exploring. Now if this thing's gonna level up off the water, we're gonna have to go around the water there. Ooh, I am gonna have to place blocks. Well, I might be able to. This is awkward. I could place a block here, and then one immediately above it, and then mine that, and then place those two. Like, this is really awkward just to get those percentages. No, and they're still gonna get that spot, so I'm just gonna have to sacrifice it, aren't I? I can leave it for 3 more rounds, but I'll forget. Pirate sounds cool. We could just make a lot of poison. That Tanzanite. Tanzanite is... Where are you? There you are. Needed for the traps. We liked the traps. Still need one of these? If I pick it, I'm gonna have to fill this wall again. Ah! We're trying to keep the water. Oh yeah, it's boss wave. Right, you can't even do anything. This thing could potentially fill that board up pretty quick. Just can't shoot outside like I was hoping it would. So we'll probably just upgrade it. Damage dealing AoEs are 20% larger! Choose a gem, enchants it with Mighty Reach, permanently gain +2 range. That's an enchant. Or on wave start, all diamonds gain a multicast. Yes, we do like that. But no, it's going to be the AoE size. Yep, next wave is stealth. Not flyer. You need to be ready for the flyer. Yeah, this isn't worth anything to me now. Oh. Why is that more yellow than orange? Like that's tier 5, right? I can't go mining this. So I'm going to get rid of both of those things, I think. I want to place that because I'm going to forget. It had to be done. Ah! We're gonna find out what those are. Of course. I don't know how much farther we really need to go. I guess I can go... I was going to kind of go... Before this yellow showed up, I was going to go down here, come down to about the mid-range here, cut to the left, grab these few things, go around, then come back down. I mean, I don't really have to do all that, though. Got a decent maze. We're going to do all that, and if I'm not going to mine, then let's plug some of this water up, because it's going to be a problem. Oh my goodness. All the goodies. Now, I'm still trying to make... you. And I need to get a tier 4 sapphire. I have a tier 3 somewhere. There's another tier 3. I don't know what I did with my... did I use up the tier 3? I think I did. Use up the tier 3. Yeah, I did. Level 5 obsidian, level 5 diamond. We could just grab both of those. Call it a day. We're gonna make a pyrite, right? We're gonna make a pyrite. Flyers, right? Because I'm gonna build a wall. I need to build those blocks back up around this guy. Oh, it's because they're stealth. That's why they're good. It makes more sense now. Quest is over. Gain 2 augments. Repeatable quest. Enchant. Oh, that's whenever we gain them. Enchant a random unenchanted gem. Nice. Merge 7 gems, which we're doing a few, and get an augment. I love this one. And then merge 5 and get a random augment. Oh, this is augment selection, and this is random. random it is. Oh my goodness. We don't have to keep every tier 5. It just kind of, I want to. Flyer's coming up next, so I feel like I do need to keep investing. Especially if I end up picking that. Tier 5 Sapphire. So this needs a tier 5 Citrine. I have a level 1 Ruby, nice. So we're gonna need that. Still want to finish off my thing here. So, level 4 Sapphire. Level 5. I have level 3. Move stealth on hit. That might be worth it. Remove stealth on hit when it's going to be in this entrance area, because I think it can shoot through. It's fixed directions, but it's central. Like, this thing's going to hit stuff. I can even place it over here. Oh, it's just, oh no. It doesn't shoot over the walls. Let's got that spot covered. Okay, flyers. Now I can put towers there, right? I can put towers there and then it won't be blocked? But now's not the time. Now we need to make sure that we don't have anything in our way. Like I need to block this off here. Can't pick either of those. I gotta decide. We're not gonna be able to utilize this central thing. I think we're gonna cut to the left instead. Come up here, loop around, and we'll basically just end in the middle there. There's this whole further zone, but I can't build on any of those, right? That thing's really nice. We like that too, don't we? The Iron Rose. Don't we have? Yeah, we would want the Iron Rose. I could pick both those up because we're going to make a hole in here anyway, aren't we? I don't have to have this, but it's a decent item. The fire rate buff would be really nice. Do I have it somewhere strategic? Level 3 opal, where are you? Oh, nope, not strategic. Actually, no, we want the Kimberlite. Oh, right. You can fly through that. Do we do it now? There's no real urgent reason to go over here. One more post. Why? Ah. We can make the pyrite right now. We can make the moonstone right now. Oh no. And I can make the kimberlite right now. Ah! Okay, so the pyrite's a permanent buff, the kimberlite's a permanent buff, but to all of my primary damage right now. I think it's gonna be the kimberlite. This makes me very sad that it would do this to me all at the same time. Why is it glowing red? Now we have 2 kimberlites, but we're going to be using up one. Ah! I do know I want to build around this thing. Where's evasion? Make an iron rose. Now, hold on. If I make the iron rose, are we ready for the other? I'd have to get to level 2 Peridot right now. I have level 1 Peridot. Do I have a level 1 sitting around? I have level 3 and level 4. It's so annoying. I could get the other level 4, merge them, make a 5, and downgrade, but no. Does I want to keep the 4 for the pyrite? So we're not getting the iron rose right now. I prefer to just leave all these. That way I can fill them up with fire. Looking for another... If I have another level 5 diamond, I can make a level 4 diamond. Kimberlite. I might just be picking up the 2 rubies. Stuff to merge. Felt really bad. Not great. I'm trying to make several combos, and they haven't happened. Instead, I've been prioritizing, like, you know, little buffs here that will eventually scale, but haven't at the moment. That's a problem. Health gone. The ability to downgrade their level once. Tier 2 gem is merged. Gains an additional +1 range. And choosable starter gems grants the resulting gem 25. So I'm combining. Is combining what I've been doing with... Yeah, it is. Next wave of stealth. I'd really like for this to be cleared out, so this thing could have actually shot at them. Potentially I could place something here and clear that out with water, but kind of defeats the whole purpose. Maybe I still will. It's a fire gem. By picking the fire gem, that should make this water. I should be able to shoot through, get rid of some of the stealth. By getting this, I can merge that and get my fire thing, I think. I think so. All right. Been working on that all game. All right, so this should start placing stuff on tiles on wave start. Now, the question is, are they permanent? I am operating on the assumption that they are, in fact, permanent. We did shoot through. It did get the buff a little bit, so that was probably worth it. And it did place a ruby, and it is still there. Nice. Flyer next round. Okay, so we would need... I can get the Iron Rose here again, and I would need to get a level 2 Peridot at the same time, which I think I have. Can we get both of that? We can make this thing happen right now? The Peridot. Okay. Ooh, and if I pick both of these, well, it's going to make all this turn to water, and then the Flyer... Well, the Flyer's not this round. Flyer's next round. But what's nice, I can merge them and get them off of here, so that way this thing can keep building. Where do we want it to be? Could go here. Could go right here. Technically go right here. It's only 4 tiles though, but it'd be the 4 tiles that they always have to run across. I think this one's the best with 5. Like this one has 6, but 3 of them might not get used at all. I think this is the spot where we want that to go. Plus they'll stun, and it's right in the middle of all my fire stuff. Oh, that's right. It has the reposition. I forgot. It does. I can reposition it. We could go right here. 6 tiles. Still kind of the same problem. Only 3 from the left side would necessarily get it. It depends on their pathing. We might get 4. Like, I could go on the end down here and get 7 tiles. Now we're only getting 5. We could do better. Even if I moved it over just 1, we'd do better. Then that would be 6 that they're guaranteed to go through. Like, we could go way down here and get something more efficient, like on the edge, but I want it also still be in our death zone where all these things are hitting it. So, okay with right here, I think. Now this thing gets to shoot through. Like, we'll have to get that tile. We'll have to place all these. I can combine this, drop one of these other ones, but at least this one's getting some value now. Okay with that. Yes. Yes, I'm okay with this. Ruby's doing most of the work, as hoped, as planned. Next wave is flying. So don't mess with this, because this is current blocking. Nice, put another tier 4 there. You know, technically I could just keep merging the ones that it spawns. That. Oh, was that because of my quest thing? Like we did 5 merges and then we got this? One global usage wave. Please swap. I'm trying to click things, not mine. Choose, so that must be when I'm done. I can choose to swap them to another spot. Interesting. Do we just place blocks? Because I'm going to want to start building stuff up. It's just not on a flyer wave. Need a bloodstone. I would like to have these, again, not on a flyer wave, but I'd like to have these things filled with towers, so that way this guy can shoot over it, but still be blocking. I don't want to do it this wave, dude. Would be nice. That's right, we're trying to make that sunstone. Pyrite need. It's tier 4s. We have one. Oh, it's these two together that's calling that a 4. Tactical swap. Interesting. Okay. Level 5 citrus. And I need that for a bloodstone. I want to swap those. Hold on. Then I won't get the double. Oh, wow, we could potentially swap things into range. Get an extra level after things if I was paying attention. Alright, okay. Still learning as we go here. Thing. So sad. Oh no. All right, so now that we've done the architect path, what's going to happen is we only have 2 actions, but we will reveal tons more tile. For example, I'll place a block right here and it's just going to reveal this whole area. They're pirate. I could potentially put the pirate like right here and do that charge. Now we just have to look for level 5 citrus. Shadow shard. This does buff things in the area. I'm gonna let it fill up with the spawns on the rubies, and then we're going to start merging them so it can constantly spawn more. I want that bloodstone. Level 1 Peridot. Okay with that. Blackmind is asking, are we all done with the aliens? No, we're not all done. Today is release day for this game. Yesterday was like preview day, today is release day, and I was having fun. So, and you know, there's leaderboards to top all the things. Yeah, we'll be back to aliens. Thursday, Friday, I fully expect alien time. Terra Invicta for those who are catching up. #1 world. Technically, yesterday I already was. #1 world on a very specific map, on a very specific category, out of 2 people. But #1 world, it counts. That's right, still #1 world. Okay, so I need to make some very specific... Need that bloodstone, so I might do that right here. That'd be really nice, too. can do the Bloodstone. Problem is positioning. I didn't move that thing first. I could have. We have screenshots of that huge achievement. Yes, yes we do. And by merging it, I'll get a little bit of range, and then we have the 20% range. This is still like the main spot that would make sense. Actually, hold on. The Bloodstone is going to merge in something else. This thing. That's fine. That's fine. I don't know if that's a good spot, but it seemed like it was okay. We do need to fill in that wall. Level 5 ruby just to have. Oh, we already have that one. Hold on. It's highlighting some of the ones I already have. We would just like the more Kimberlite if we can. Tactical swapping it to higher level, then that would ruin the Kimberlite. Better spot for the... It mattered. None of these are heavy hitters by any means. +2 range permanently. That would be really nice on this one I put over here, right? Starter gems tier 1 gain a gem ability that allows repositioning it each once. That's nice, but I don't think that's really... Extra bite is every turn, though. We get an extra action. We'd reveal a lot more, but we couldn't keep an extra gem or anything. This guy has range of 4. He doesn't really need that much extra range. I could give this guy more range, and the deal there, not only is he like my top damage... It was my top damage. This thing actually took over. He was my top damage. Okay, well, what if this thing had more range? I was saying, like, if this thing shoots sooner, then it gives all my other guys the range that much sooner, but it's not that big of a deal. But if this guy's getting that much damage, maybe he does need more range. We reroll. These are okay. These are okay. I don't even know if that would get, like, I think that just reveals, like, 2 more tiles. It doesn't actually give me another thing because of our architect. Limits usable actions to 2, gives us twice the max action. So this would just reveal 2 more. Click that. Okay. This wave is still. We know we have to block these off before the next air wave. I'll do like 1 a turn, because we're not going to get any build spots if we do both here this turn. Okay, tactical swap this thing. Forgot that we can tap tactical swap, so I can keep stuff. What are we building right now? Building this thing up. It's a ray that shoots through mobs and walls. So if I put it down here, we get more surface area. Zerg, we'll see you later. Works had your attention, no worries. Glad you got to visit. Have a good night, my friend. Since it says it shoots through walls, I'm going to build it down here. Do I feel like the game is worth the $10? It depends. It entirely depends on the person's inclination towards tower defense and combos and climbing leaderboards. If all those things are check boxes, probably. Is it on? I think it's on a. Is it on an intro sale? Yeah, it's on sale. That's why it's $10. It's made by a solo dev. We just got to talk with him. Supporting that might be a factor for some to support somebody like that. Like I've had fun. I've had fun. You know, somebody might say, well, might calculate, well, how much is $10 worth of entertainment? Is it 1 hour, 10 hours? Do you need 100 hours of entertainment for $10? Like that's a tall order. But it is entertaining. I am having fun. Need to build something here, don't I? That is a vulnerability. Be really nice to have one of those to slow everything. Wanting to get some of these buffs. I can buff this thing, but it's the only thing in that region I would be buffing. And we can do the tactical swap. Was this thing doing anything at all? Got one stack. Did it do anything? Shoots through mobs and wall. I can level up Chosen Starter Gem. I don't know why that thing's still broken. I don't know. I think you put 15 hours into it. Seems like a lot of playability. Yeah, that is what I'm agreeing with that. I agree. So if you like the style of game, you'll get your hours in. Yes. If you're not sure you like the style of game, this is pretty specialized in like, I like this, I'm going to have fun with this. If you've never played a tower defense, this is kind of like a highly specialized tower defense. So it's more of a risk on the decision making. Am I just gonna get a couple of rubies here? I need to open up that spot. But for the moment, we'll combine something. Ah, not you. Okay, click this guy down here and it'll pull that one away. I don't like that spot. Coin upgrade of the gem upgrade. That's fair. That's fair. It's like two different games as far as stuff to do, to learn. Nice, okay. This is kind of a terrible spot, isn't it? Even with all the range it might get. Remember, doing the combos is giving it range and I think damage now. Thing over here is doing the work. See it charging up. It's doing something. It's not on the damage meter. Oh, wait, that's the one. That's it. Third most. Yeah, it's shooting. Awkward angles for it. It needed to have a straightaway, not a curve. Alright, what do we want the last guy to be? I think we don't care about tenacity as much because I'm not slowing it. I think we just want the cultist because he's just slow. We could do the lizard folk with minus 42% health. I just don't think I want the blink. Percent defense though. I think we could manage with any of them. Maybe we do want the blink. Hitting AoE. Slow and less health. I don't know, I might regret it. We'll see. We want to keep combining all of these, because not only are we getting random ones of these whenever we combine, but they're also getting buffs whenever they combine. This is the wrong one! I could get this tile. I want to get that tile. Just, we gotta place blocks. We gotta block things off. The flyers are coming. There's a bunch of holes, so I can't go mess around over there. Did that just solve all the holes? Right here. No, I have to actually place it on that. Drewski. Drewski. So, like, I could build it down here, get more stuff. I want to get that shot on C, level 1 Sapphire. I think I can downgrade. Right, destroy. Trying to not create new holes. Could swap position. Get the fluid right. Lose that thing. Care? Has infinite ricochet. I already have a detector in the middle. More gem to keep. Not ruin everything. Tall order. That went well. Yeah, they can't go through there. They can go right through here. Yeah, they can. Moonstone. This Moonstone gives me what again? These things, which are kind of okay. Get even more range. It's not so much the range. I need stats. We actually kind of need more Kimberlite or something. I can get this thing. I can potentially get this and just park it in the center and have it slowing things. In an AoE. Hey Sherlock. Good to see you. What does this thing need? Stuff I don't have. I could get the Moonstone though. Third part of it. Oh, I don't have the... I can combine. Level 3. Now we can. And I can even put the Moonstone right there. Because eventually, we don't really want the Moonstone there. What we want is the heart thing. The Labradorite. Is this a Gemcraft style TD game? Why, yes it is. And I'm doing well. Hopefully you are too. It is, in fact, we just had, today is the release day for the game. And about an hour ago, we had the solo dev of the game come and chat with us. And he told us how his inspirations were, in fact, Warcraft 3 and a bunch of other games as well. Just has a love for it, worked on it for like 4 years. Little brother helped out. It's a good talk. But yes, if that is your like favorite style of game, then this is your game. So we're gonna make a Moonstone. I think I will put it right in the middle there. Oh, I can make another one right now. We could have even more rubies. I was not planning on this. I'm not prepared. All the range and all the rubies. And I would lose out on my other Kimberlite. I really need that, because that's what's the only thing giving any damage at all to these rubies. They're not going to keep up, though. Like, it's not enough. I need more Kimberlite. I need more, not less. Yeah, that's just giving me range, but we're losing out on damage. I can't do it. I don't have another tier 3. Need to make more room. By combining, we're giving them range and damage. And by combining, we're getting ourselves another thing. 2 more combines. One of these should have just been deleted. Where did it go? Oh. Oh, I want to delete that one. There we go. play a new one there, and we'll refresh things in a minute. Combining choosable starter gems. I read that completely wrong. We are getting the range. I thought this whole time I was getting the attack rate. That's only when they're choosable. So at the start when they just happen to be sitting next to each other. So I need to use that relocate thing to make them sitting next to each other more. It's just I'm creating all these holes when I do it. So yeah, I don't want to combine those. So it's not like it's not breaking anything, but I am a little disappointed. Flying in stealth. Have we plugged all the holes? No, there's a tiny one. I wanted to get level 5 Sapphire, level 1 Citrine. Did I get it? Is there... There are 2 Sapphires. If I were to move, merge, and then pick the other one, I can get my level 5 and have a little bit of a buff. I can do something. I mean, although just picking up another ruby seems okay too. This is going to be attack rate on our slow thing. That's an investment. This is going to create a hole. There's level 5. I don't have 2 level 2 citrines at all, I don't. For me to downgrade one. Stop it. I don't want to do those. What I need to do is I need to keep getting the diamonds and the emeralds. Like, I need more kimberlites. We just need more kimberlites is what we really should be doing. Sir Par, hey! Wanting a dad joke. And who could say no? Nobody could say no. Let's hear it. Well, you know, I was going to tell you guys a story. Like, we're in the Midwest. There's a lot of hunting here. I have never hunted bear. But I have gone fishing in shorts. Eh? No. Sir Par appreciate it. He's the one who spent the points. I have another tier 1 ruby. I can make a tier 1 ruby. You will tell your hunting buddies that one? Perfect. Report back. Tell us how that goes. Alright, wave 30. I think we're fine. They do fly. There is a couple shortcuts. The middle one is the worst one. Should be fine. Now they can't go over the water. Uncomfortably close, though, I will admit. Hold on. All on-wave start effects trigger twice. We've got a few of those. See all those? Now the wave start effects for... Hold on, let's read everything else. Reroll choosable gems. We could do that. Instantly. And I could upgrade a couple gems. I forgot all about that. Oh, I could have saved last turn. Instantly and on wave end, summon a level 1 lunar shard on a random free tile nearest the miner. So I could just have a bunch of these lunar shards as I hang out down there. There's just level 1 lunar shards. I think it's gonna be the wave start things. Now that said, what am I getting? He's gonna get 2 charges. That's awesome. This is spawn 2 things, which is not awesome because we're already full. Okay, so all the wave start things except for... Except for the stacks on the sunstone, which might be okay, but all the wave start ones are not... Well, that and the opals, whatever the opals are giving, which I don't have any anymore, but I can get more. We might reroll. Like, this is cool, and I like the idea of that one thing getting stronger, but it is one thing. Turbo says, that reminds you of a story you read years ago where some guys at a church told the pastor, if you wear this hat to the church picnic, you can expect perfect Sunday school attendance from us for a month. The hat was covered in dice, beer cans, hula girls, stuff like that. He agreed. Day of the picnic, he's wearing the hat with a thou shalt not sign added. So he threw the hat on. And now they can't gamble, drink, do the hula hoop. And so they're all going to Sunday school. It's a win. Is that... He did that? Like, that's actually something that actually happened? It's nice. Nice. We're not really doing the lunar shard thing. Level 1 lunar shard. I don't even know what lunar shards are. Maybe we should find out, but I don't know what they are. Is Reader's Digest? Yeah. I'm gonna reroll, guys. I'm gonna reroll. Deadly Duo. Wave start. The 3 farthest gems orbit around your miner for the duration of the wave, excluding traps. Gems that cannot attack over walls. I don't know. Each wave on its first attack, every starter gem permanently buffs the closest non-starter gem. We've got a lot of starter gems. This is great. Now, we've done the Deadly Duo, and we like it, but I don't have duos right now. Everything just says we have one of everything here. So this is a no-brainer. It's overclock time. All right, so we want to get this thing finished. Get out of my hair. So we want to get the level 1 citrine and a level 4. No, we already have that. So just level 1 citrine, isn't it? No, and a level 1 topaz. Level 1 citrine, level 1 topaz. That's kind of hard to get. Everything's high level now. Nice, some decent stuff here. Definitely not level 1s. We can make another Kimberlite. I am sold. Looking for, like, where should we move it, that sort of thing. I think we just build it up here. We're gonna have a hole. They're not flyers. I need to be merging those rubies again. You fool, it says. One more merge. Ah! Took the wrong one. Man, I don't have to take that. I can just take that. Still want that level 1 topaz and level 1 citrine. It's one of them. Might just be nice to have another opal, honestly. One sapphire. I'm just gonna grab this so I'm ready for another Kimberlite. Now we got Deadly Duo. Swappy Roared. You have a single topaz. So if I get another level 2 topaz, we can merge. Decent damage. I would love to a little bit more. Still decent. Don't know how far into the like endless mode we're gonna get with this. More scaling, way more scaling. There's a shortcut right here. There's a topaz. Okay, now we have a slow. And everything has chilled out. They're not blinking anymore. Yes. Yes. My eye. I want to pick up another pearl. Get one of these pretty easy if I did. There's a detector over there, and that's okay. Yeah, we're slowing them! 52% slow. That was helpful. That was very, very helpful. Much better. Yeah, just one little slow in the death area. Very, very helpful. Now, tenacity should reduce that, but, you know. Level 4 amethyst. Got 2 level 5s. Is there a level 3? I can merge. I can upgrade it manually. Let's see one. I can put these 2 together and get level 2. And then manually upgrade it twice. Seems like a huge waste, but I haven't been using that ability, so it's kind of a waste while we wait. I might just do it because I'm not using that ability, and I'm just forgetting it. It's a waste. Or rather than spending my, I only use one pick that way, and I can still get something else, like maybe our tier 5 fire gem. I was gonna say I could get these 2, and at least we still have we'd have like a level 6. Amethyst afterward. But I don't know if we care. Maybe we do. Level 6, I don't know. No, it's really the fire ones that, like, if we're gonna get something, it's fire, right? Double checking here. Double checking here because I kind of had a brain fart and I don't remember what I'm doing now. Wanted level 4. What am I making? It's been a long day. Oh yeah, we're doing where are you? This. We're doing this. Level 4 amethyst. Terrible spot for that. Maybe I don't pick that. Not only, yeah, it was really good yesterday. I agree. It's in the kill zone, so it should get a lot of value. I think I would pick this, but I can't move it. If I could choose what gets drained when I combine things, then I would absolutely choose it, but I can't choose that. In a terrible spot. We just didn't. Well, if I pick the opal, then we have a hole again. No, we don't, because that's been picked before. I don't think that makes a hole. I guess for science, I want to know. It might make a hole the other way. Let's click it for science. Yep, those are still blocked. Okay. Right, the teleport. You guys are mean. You guys. That's cheating. All my little tier 1 guys are going to cause you to teleport so much. That's where you want just the big nukes. Not cool. I still need to keep it on. Like, I just want to keep getting more of these. This is what's going to upgrade all the fire guys. So, citrine and emeralds. Got to stick with them. Jito!
Wow, that's flashy on my screen.
Yes, my screen as well. Good to have you. 29 months on the resub. Thank you so much, my friend. Been here since the beginning. So appreciated. Thank you, my friend. Need to fill in. There's multiple holes. I don't know how I got them all. I need to fill in that, but I don't want to do it this turn because just make more holes. Let's put the other one down. Ooh, red. Level 3 citrine, level 2 emerald. The opposites. We could pick up the level 6 just for the combo. And this isn't a bad fire. That one either. This one actually would get more. It just creates holes. This one doesn't create holes. Pulse wave. A lot of work was just done right there. Oh yeah. Mighty Reach on a gem. When a gem gains a permanent buff, including this, it has a 10% chance to gain an additional permanent buff. Yes. Yes. Gems to no adjacent gems give it a permanent. Yeah, Lone Wolf, too late for that. It's the Accelerate. Look at all these buffs that'll trigger this. So many buffs that can trigger that. Next wave stealth. Nautiloid, second highest. And the fire thing, whatever this was. The Sunstone, the gamble on that really paid off. Now that we're grouping things up, that's really nice. Making sure I have this hole. We have a level 3 citrine. Level 5. That's level 3. Not excited about its positioning, so we might move it. You just get that ruby as well. Just because. It's a good spot for a ruby. We have a level 2 citrine. I do. Can I move it to combine with another one? No. Yes. Yes, I can. I'll have to block that. This new one does nothing. Like, they don't have the buffs. I don't know why I'm still placing them, but I feel like it's productive. Level 2 emerald. That's what we would like. And we need to block the hole again. There it is. Nice. More buffs for all of the low-level guys. Keep it going. Gotta keep scaling. Potentially, I could get another red ruby, throw it over here, and it won't create a hole, right? Pretty sure all of those are safe spot. If ruby's what we want. That's right. I forgot I could make... Oh, we don't have regular traps. I could make the Azurite trap. I could also just get geared up for the next Kimberlite. Isn't a bad idea. This would make a giant hole, though. Flyers next turn. Don't let me mess this up by putting a big causeway here. Canal. Nice to have those. I just don't have room up here to buff. Never seen that. Continue to see bombard right in there. Just gonna get another fire ruby. Unless we want to get apart another Kimberlite, which maybe that's better to scale all the other rubies fast. Whoa, 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 that was supposed to be... Those were all solids. I can block it with one tile, but I'm a little sad. I thought all those were solids. That's why I moved there. I need to be merging those gems too. Kind of got away from me. Flying next wave. Don't make any more holes. If I place it there, make it solid. I'm gonna wait till next turn. Place something here. Try to make sure that I don't accidentally... I probably still will. Where's the level 2 emerald? There you are. I know I don't have a level 4 diamond. Do I have a level 3? Level 5? I do. I can make another kimberlite. Will that leave a hole? This one will, but that's fine. In fact, I think it will only be the left side. The right side should be safe. This one just needs to move somewhere else. I needed a whole nother thing. I picked the wrong part. Where's the undo button? I didn't pick the emerald, I picked this. Well, we're ready for 2 kimberlites. Alright. I was distracted by the delicious smelling dinner Mrs. Drewski just brought me. Mistakes were made. The being flying nautiloids leading the way here. Do we have any other level 2? Might be one of those. Where'd you take that from? Where it came from? Must have been over here. Think this through. Again, I can't force whichever one I want. If I can force this one down, I think I can. I can't get it to 2. Oh, you're always the wrong one. Yay! I mean, they're all buffing every time, and we're getting other things. One more augment away from another buff, or another merge from an augment. I could just do it with another ruby here. Just merge it. That's combine, not merge. It's combine. Can't go past 6. Okay. Good to know. We want that. Maybe the tier 6 diamond? We did dice. All chance space effect. Two times more likely to appear. So, like, our egg has a 10% chance. Now it's a 20% chance. Which is amazing. I keep clicking that one because that's the one where I was like, I need to pay attention to how much damage they're doing. This one's not doing much. Oh, and I forgot to ask our buddy. I forgot to ask the dev. Can we have a way to show, to bring back the last round damage chart? The dev was here, and I forgot to ask him that. Maybe we'll see him again. He's in bed right now. Just looking for hole. We don't have a tier 4. Like, I'm trying to make another one because we got the part for it. Get close to making that, which will give a buff. But I don't have it up there, and I don't want to try to get it up there. No. Tactical swap the 2 rubies and get the attack speed buff. What was the enchant that this thing got? It's the shiny. So we now have +2 attacks. That's awesome. More rubies. Creating holes. These guys are blink. I don't remember if they're flying, but they are blink. This is the last wave, you know. Damage check passed. Now for the high score. ×1 so far. Yeah, we're only gonna get the ×1. Okay. Tier 2 gem is merge. It gains the additional +1 range. Yeah. Gem gains a buff that lasts until the end of the wave. It also yeah, that would be really nice too. Build around that. Difficulty up to 210 on the lava cave. Endless mode. This is not going to last very long. I'm not... As much as I've enjoyed the rubies, we haven't been able to scale them, and I knew that going into it. Here we go. Keep it light. Can't merge those. Does make me sad how many of those I just passed up. think this is gonna go all that far here. We might get him on the way out. They're pretty low health. Lying and still. Flan! Yes, more gem TD. It's true. Can't get it down to 1, can I? Should not have done that. We go. I will create a new one. Probably not worth it because we're losing all the buffs. Like, I'm not transferring the buffs. I keep deleting one. So I think I've been killing myself. Now that I reflect on it. Well. Another slow. It's not a great spot. Guys are flying. If I click this red... Whatever. Okay, says it's more favorable. I don't know. Yep, there they go. Ah, you fool! Easy peasy. Red one there. Don't have a plan anymore. Ah, stop it! Wrong one! Ah! So we just keep creating one, and I can kind of keep shuffling. As long as I'm shuffling, I'm getting the range buff. I'm not much else. Extra speed, a little extra defense, less health. Super scary. No. Really need the double your slow effects, because that's one thing would stop them. Everyone but the tenacity guys. And then we just hope we don't get one. So those are permanent things. Angry peasants are not flyers. Roguelike coming up. Hello. Like, I don't think we really live long enough to utilize Kimberlite. Then again, the tier 1 stuff isn't... If I'm not building anything, we're definitely dead. We could go for the stuns or the slows. Let's try to keep everything in that general vicinity. I do have the duos thing, so maybe we actually should. It's probably way too late. I should have gotten duos on all of these top performers. That's what we should have done a while ago. I feel like that's too late, so we're just gonna keep doing. We're gonna stay the course. Where is... There it is. Nope. I was looking at the left-hand side. I was like, I'll keep the wall here. There's another one. Let me forget that. Assuming we live through this. What is nice is all of like the tier 1 stuff I'm getting, the rubies, they are giving an overclock buff to the main guys. So the main guys are constantly getting stronger. It's 1% attack speed and 1% damage. But if we got a lot of these, 10-15% attack speed and damage. They just ignore all these rubies at the end. I did really like the diamond build that we did. Like, that was probably my favorite one so far. Favorite one to look at. The actual, like, most powerful one, but it required the specific augments, was the one with this heart freezing everything. Live. We kill a few more. We're probably gonna have enough health. Yeah, we got enough health. Not gonna live much more beyond that. Without some major change. Though I'm really impressed. All of our rubies doing over 1 million damage. That's actually really impressive. Not all of them. Whichever ones are the best. Oh, I tried to click on it and it just built. We just built right there. Same problem. I can get 1 level every three rounds. We're not living another 3 rounds. You guys are not flying. Already have one of each of those. Wouldn't be all that terrible to just put more rubies down there. Oh, we can make a kimberlite. Is the block it's sitting on already safe? I think so. Other hole. That one wasn't safe. These guys just have 90% more health. Very tanky. Barely touched it. Yeah, not feeling the warm fuzzies here. If we can go one more round, the Sunstone will level up. It's our top damage, and it'll get one more attack. So that'll be a significant damage boost. Gotta go one more round, though. We have 34 life. We're gonna lose some. Do we lose all? I think some of these just died. Yeah, we got a few killed. Still a few more. Getting low health, though. Come on! Killed a couple at the last second. 19 life. Wait a minute. On wave start, get a charge. So when we start the wave, it should get that extra attack. We need all the help we can get. It might be worth... I think it will be. At this point, it's worth losing a Kimberlite because we won't have the time for the Kimberlites to stack. At this point, we get the red barrel and get the range on our rubies. That way, all of the rubies can hit more. Because I'm only... We are a level 4 Sapphire, level 2 Amethyst away from getting that. You're not flying, but I gotta plug that hole. Don't have the level 2 Amethyst. We got the Sapphire. Is it 2 level 1s? Make a Bismuth. Bismuth. Target gem under tier 3. I can just make the thing to combo anyway. Is there some other gem, like a tier 2 gem that would make a tier 3 that we want? We only have... Well, I could make this. Make this. That's what we're trying to do. This thing... It buffs the targeted gem on attack for the rest of the round. Triggers up to 3 times, but won't apply if the target already has another fire rate buff. And I think I've got fire rate buffs on everybody. Like, I think I always have fire rate buffs on everybody, so that doesn't seem like at all to me. Potentially, I could also make some of these combos. Target your gem. That's one we're about looking at. Target. How do you even do it? To target gem under tier 3. I have to pick a gem and just make another copy of it? So how would I make a copy of this? Maybe I can't. Maybe I'd have to make... I don't even know how to make the level 2 amethyst because they're going to be... How do I target it? If I don't have it, I can't target it. How does that work? Actually, a pretty good spot for the iron rose. Although I can move it wherever, right? Let's figure out that. Let's figure it out. I just click transform and become whatever I want. Level 18 will keep its level. That's nice. That's what I was afraid of. That's what I was afraid of. I can duplicate, but I can't create out of thin air. It's a duplicate. I can make another... I could make... I can't. I can't make it. Another one of these. You get like you get the doubling effect, but there's really nothing. Tier 3, so none of those. Yeah. Oh well. What was the other part that we wanted? Get this. Just get the level 4 sapphire. If we happen to live, we'll try again. Cool. Yeah, they don't go through. Oh well. Get rid of that. I wanted that one. Can get rid of that one. Let's go. Just delaying the inevitable at this point. Should have, yeah, we've got 3 attacks now. That is nice. Did some good damage there. I don't have warm fuzzies. $11,000,000 damage. Come on! We still have 19 health. Just clear out a few more. Nope. It was a good run. It was. To no surprise, the fire gems, they do not scale. That was not a surprise at all. Leaderboards. Where am I? Drewski number 11. We moved up. We had 300 some last time. Although we did 110. So timeout, timeout. Leaderboards. Hold on. Classic. Sort by difficulty. We're number 1. World number 1. Yeah, just because nobody bothered to do this difficulty. That's right. That's right. World number 1. Totally got to put it on the YouTube thumbnail. All right, guys. It is family time. I got to get going. I'd love to do another run. This is a lot of fun. We will probably be doing other things on our next stream. We got to mix it up. Got to go back to our space game. But thoroughly enjoyed this. I'll probably have a few runs here and there when I'm offline as well, because I'm having a great time. Lots of unlocks to do. There might even be more things that I haven't even been able to see because of unlocks. So lots of fun there. The game just released today. It's on sale. It's just over $10 US. You should check it out if this is your favorite, if this is your genre, if this is your thing. If you guys are new to the channel, be sure to check out my Discord. Not only do you get updates about my streaming, but you also can have recipes and things from Mrs. Drewski over on the Skills of an Artist channel, or just other cool things that people create, because I love seeing what you guys are making. But also I have a whole section based on faith. And so you can have questions and answers. We can have prayer requests. I want to be able to encourage you. I have a whole reading plan to read through the Bible in 1 year. It's not too late to start with a New Year's resolution to read through the Bible in a year. You can do it. And what I have is arranged chronologically, since the Bible is actually arranged by topic, by category, not by chronology. It makes a little bit more sense to our modern reading habits of reading chronologically. And so I have that there. You can check those things out, and I've got some other things in my description, both on the video and in my About section on my stream, for other links. If you're enjoying the family-friendly nature of my stream, you can make your TV, your movies filtered to be family-friendly as well. You can decide what goes on those filters. They got actually hundreds of different filters. This is on VidAngel. And VidAngel, you can use the promo code Pastor Drewski, get a free month, check it out. But you can decide what goes on in your home. And very similarly, you can also use it for your internet browsing on another program called Covenant Eyes. But that goes one step further because it provides accountability. So you can not only be held accountable yourself or hold somebody else accountable, be able to encourage one another that way so you can have victory with internet and all the things on there. So check out those things. Same thing, Pastor Drewski promo gives you another month on that. You can check out those things either way. Thank you everyone for hanging out. Good night, Arnold. Good night, everyone else. Thank you for the resubs and all that happened today. I really appreciate you guys' support. And I'll share all those links as well in my chat before I go. But everyone have a wonderful evening. Have a wonderful Wednesday. And I look forward to seeing you all on Thursday in some Terra Invicta. So good night, everyone. God bless.